muzzle those guys that get broke here. Go for the hat trick. Let's go for 3 in a row.
Okay, see what I've got first. Yeah, good idea.
You know, Kenna might look a very flash player, but I mean, you don't be as successful as Kenna does, you know, without having a pretty solid game plan, you know, beneath what you're showing the public.
He's had a lot of big money finishes, but in the World Series this year, he made the top 30, and I mean, you know, that's over about 7 days. I mean, it's quite an impressive performance. That ace, very good.
And he's playing with all the confidence in the world. He's made some pretty strong predictions about the World Series this year, and sort of, if they work out the way the last predictions he made went, this could be a guy to have your money on.
Southall has an inside straight draw, king. Would suit him nicely.
However, his money is there. Can I bungle that in?
Oh wow!
Re-raise.
Oh, he hasn't.
So it's only a semi-wow, Jesse.
Well, is Sexton going to call here, Park?
Mike's going to...
It's 20,000 more, I think.
Well, Mike's going to work out... he might work out he's in front, but he may prefer that they got Neville's...
Did you have to do that?
Stack a little bit at a time.
Go on, bung it all in.
He might decide it's...
You want me to?
Yeah, go on.
And we can all go home for tea.
It's 24,000 for Mike Sexton.
You know, again, if this was an individual event, Mike's money would be in the pot by now, but he's trying to work out.
Wow, he has!
You talk me into it.
No,
Good man.
I think Neville might call him.
Sorry?
So what's my options now? Bungle that in?
Yeah, you can call or you can fold.
No, I'll bung it all in.
Okay, call.
Wow.
Southall is, and Mike Sexton does not realize how far ahead he is yet, but he's made a great play here. Well, that's world class by Mike, really.
Mike knows how far ahead he is. But
All right.
we were talking about a puncher's chance, and this is exactly what it is.
Southall needs to catch a king. That's his only out.
Yeah, but Southall may be in a lot of trouble here, but if he wins this pot, he's got
For yourself,
he's going to well over 200,000.
Right, you are, Park.
And he'd have knocked Mike Sexton out. I got close to it anyway. What a double that'd be.
Mike Sexton's nearly...
Well, I tell you right now, the Americans would prefer that Neville Southall was playing this pot against their footballer and not putting one of their pros in jeopardy, as well as having a chance of doubling up here.
You turn up a king, I'll be looking for a 10.
Right, you are. It is Mike Sexton all in. 4 kings on the deck right now. Anything else, and Sexton gets the big double through.
Nobody passed the king before the flop.
Wales is rooting for the king. It's come! Oh my!
Well done.
Who won that? Oh, really? All right.
I'll tell you what, Parg. Wales cannot believe it.
Well, did you think for 1 second that king wasn't coming? I just had a quick check to see if anybody had passed him before the flop, just to make sure it was coming.
You know, you talk about a man who's seen everything in poker. Mike Sexton has, but even this might be a little new territory for Mike.
Well, that's what Mike was thinking about on the flop. Mike was probably trying to work out, you know, even though he was pretty sure the ace-jack was in front, did he really want to gamble all the chips against this guy rather than trying to ante him off? But seeing as Neville had discovered the strong left arm, Mike probably felt compelled he had to make that play.
Team USA captain down for the counting. Well, only 4 cards in the deck for Wales, but it came on ye river. The killer card, the river card, 10 Jack Queen King Ace, a Broadway for Neville Southall and the Welsh captain. This is the beginnings of something special. Mike, you've seen everything in poker, but that king on the river.
Yeah, well, that was pretty brutal, no doubt about it, but, you know, I mean, I couldn't have played the hand any better. It just didn't work out for me.
What do you think is going to happen in there now? What does Kenna James have to do? How is Carlos playing? What does Team USA have to do?
Well, actually, I think Carlos has played okay today. I mean, I'm proud of the way he's played, and Kenna certainly is on the short stack right now, but is obviously the best player at the table, so hopefully he'll catch a few cards here and come back and double up a time or two. And I still look for the USA to win this match, but certainly, as you can see by that last hand, anything can happen.
Yeah, Southall looking immortal right now, but Team USA is still a great shot to get through to the next round, Mike. Best of luck.
Well, I'm pulling my partners in, so teammates, Go USA.
All right.
Looking at the chip distribution, Bocanegra slid back a little bit, but that 92,000 that Kenna James is holding on to right now, the golden egg.
Kenna's been trying all he knows, but now he's worked out it's time to gamble. He's been trying all he knows for the last half hour or so. I mean, he's taken his responsibilities as a team member very seriously here.
Well,
But just absolutely nothing has gone wrong for Team USA since then.
they do call it gambling. Sometimes it's been called that.
To make it at least ready.
What happens
He's
now if
got
he
a-
doesn't have a full read?
It looks to me like when the Welsh were teaching Neville how to play, that they just taught him how to finish. Just in case he was left in there. So, well, we'll look after the early stages. You just hang about and watch.
30,000 now.
I'll tell you what, in the scheme of things, it wasn't the worst
And that's a
thing.
call.
Right now, what does Kenna James have anyway, Bart?
I don't know, it's a secret.
Could you put your hand?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I bet he's got better than Jack A. Oh,
Is he talking to me or you?
He may be playing a stop and go.
Is it?
Or he may be putting his chips in no matter what comes.
9, ace, 5. Check. Check. Both check.
there goes that theory, Jesse. he may live to wish he
Check.
did.
Check.
Oh, God. This
Can I
is
read
nearly...
Can I bet?
Minimum of 15,000. Okay. It's
It's hard to see how
30,000.
Kenna can fold here, Park. This has been the worst. This is a nightmare, this hand right now. Kenna James is drawing to a spade or a 3. And Parg, one of USA's hopes is all in. It could be all down to Carlos Bocanegra.
Thank you. Okay, can I have your cards there, please?
Just as well he came then, isn't it?
Jack 8.
119,000 in there. And Kenna James down.
You wouldn't begrudge Kenna a bit of luck at this stage.
He's down to about 11 outs here, Parg.
Neville Shoughton has shown what a great sportsman he is. That was one of the reasons he was so loved in the valleys.
Jacks and 5s. Kenna James.
Gamble it up.
Team USA second pro is leaving it all up to the footballer, the captain, Carlos Bocanegra. This is head-to-head. Kenna James, last hand like Sisyphus rolling up the hill. He flopped the best hand, but who didn't know that Jack would come on the turn? And Southall making the 2-pair jacks up in the end to take out Kenna James. And it's up between the footballers to decide 2 Poker Nations chances. Kenna,
Yeah.
what happened?
You know, Jess, sometimes this can be a painful game because you just don't get any cards. And when you do get a half reasonable hand, you don't make a pair. Sometimes it's tough, you know, to make a pair. It's just like the golfers. Sometimes it's tough to make a putt. And today, for me, it was certainly tough to make a pair. And even if I did have a pair, it was tough to get it to hold up.
Well, Team USA's fate now left in the hands of Carlos Bocanegra. How has he been playing? What does he have to do?
Well, Carlos, you know, come on. Carlos is held us up so far. He certainly, you know, could handle me effectively. And I look for him to, you know, as long as he needs to win one of his first couple hands pretty quick, and he needs to gamble it up because obviously, you know, there's a lot of gamble out there, and we need to get lucky. It's about time the USA got lucky on a few hands here, and once he doubles up, I like his chances.
I think you're right, Kenna. Best of luck to Carlos to take Team USA through to the next round. I know you'll be cheering him on.
Thanks, Jesse. Go USA!
Head-to-head, Parg, and obviously Neville Southall, with nearly 5/6 of the chips in play, has a big advantage. But does Carlos have the game to take him on?
Well, I assume Carlos's teammates would have told him that if it ever comes down to this, it's fortune favours the brave. He's still only 3 hands away from winning it if they work out properly. You know, things can happen very, very quickly here.
And both Wales and USA, as far as pros go, will consider an escape here. Very lucky.
Guys,
And
could you shake hands
I
for
would
me,
imagine
please?
that they're going to
Thank you.
bring a much more well-oiled team to the next round, whoever does win. But someone with a chance to be a hero here, is it Carlos Bocanegra, the young footballer, or the old superstar?
Well, Carlos
check
better
to
pick
go
up
first.
something pretty fast.
Check.
He's got an
Go
ace
first.
here, Park.
Well, he
No
can't
worries.
really check that at this stage.
Well,
That's
now
the blinds are so big you can't really afford to be given free
Queen.
cards.
Ace.
So,
8.